We are in Odessa, New York for the Dunlop Tomahawk GNCC race. Running in the Open A class today on my KTM 300. And it is a hot and humid day. Let's get ready to go racing.
But I know you can do so much better than that, New York. We're in Winoa country. Are you ready to go? GNCC Racing! 10 seconds. And row number 1, the XC1 Pro will be off and rolling in a Dunlop Tomahawk GNCC. In-house, Dakota Jordan, Zachary Cleveland, Ben Bowens, Anthony Thomas.
Bullets flying past. It is brutal, a little dry off the start here, but not too bad today out here. Not a bad start, not the best, but it's hot. So I'm taking it easy because I know I'm going to burn myself out in this 3-hour race if I push too hard, too early. A lot of kickers and whoops to send you flying. It's rough. This track is rough. And you really got to pick your lines. But in the beginning, you don't care. You're going. You're flying. Yeah, getting into some tighter stuff now. I apologize with the lighting. I wanted clouds, but of course you can't, they can't just put clouds in. Wide, look at this section. Lines everywhere, real wide. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's ruts. It almost, there were grooves worn in. I was having a little difficulty off the start here, just getting used to it. Oh, I have got to invest in some shoulder pads. Leave it in the comments, suggestions for that. And there goes Ben Bowens, Batman, from the Winoa series, coming by me. The problem is, I am not doing well in this heat. There goes Grant Marriott, number 2 from the Winoa series. Dusty out in the fields early on. As people spread out, it wasn't as bad. Oh boy, somebody goes down hard there. I don't know if you could see that. Again, the lighting is horrible. As we get about halfway through this lap, we start heading down. We're heading downhill. Now this is like riding down on some clam chowder. Soup. It's very soupy in here. Clam chowder. That's gonna be my new term. Clam chowdery out there. Oh, crap. Almost went down. The guy's yelling behind me. Well, you know, we're in a line here. You can't get by, so have some patience, whoever you are back there. We're down in the stream section. They've had this for a few years here now. You guys may remember if you've seen the older videos. Oh, and there's a nice little pass. You gotta be careful on these flat rocks. They're slippery. Whoa, like that. I could have just died. Total nar section getting out of here. I am not going to say that again. Wow. All right. Look at this, though. Chaos here. And now it's all uphill, and this thing was more clam chowder coming up this. Slippery. We're out of that. Now we're up onto some more flat ground. There's people yelling behind me. I'm trying to get some passes going here. Oh, yeah. So we got through that. Now I'm kind of got the groove going a little bit. I'm just going to warn you, it only lasts about 5 minutes till I start overheating. Oh, hey, look, and that's Carter Calkins from our local Wainoa series. You guys may remember him from last season. I think we got in a few battles, though I'm pretty sure he always ended up beating me. But him and their family, they run Budget Racing, a local vendor at the Wainoa series. You guys have heard me talk about him. But just look at having a bike in front of you. Watch how it bounces around, how rough and nasty this terrain is. Oh, wait, well, I guess I'm going this way. And it looks like I get around them. Some guy's yelling behind me, but this was nasty in here. Then all of a sudden, my eyes get messed up, and whoa! Endo into a tree almost. I go down. A bunch of people get by me. Darn it all. Oh boy, I'm getting a little aggressive, but we're back into some clam chowder. Actually, it's more like chicken noodle soup. It's a little wetter in here, but we're going up this hill. I kept doing was taking these stupid line choices. And oh, there goes Carter. He got around me. But I kept going on these like roundabout ways. I'm going twice the distance I have to. I'm just like zigzagging. I gotta be looking way down the trail. I'm not looking far enough ahead. That's my problem. Tell it is nasty in here, and like I said, watch the guys in front of me. You can get a better idea how rough the terrain actually is in here. Oh boy, we got lines crossing everywhere. Oh well, I guess that's one way of doing it, and that's Carter in front of me. Woo! back out into the fields. I don't know in the woods what they had done, but it felt like there was oil all over the rocks and clay. Like, it was so slippery. And I thought it was just me, but I'm sure I'd like to hear other people's opinion on how this track was. Coming through the pro pits here. First lap is done. So one thing they had done is add in this tight, really tight single track section after the first lap. So we'd come up this part and then take a left into these woods, and it was like bar width in here. And then I come over and I'm like, oh, okay, whoa, jeez. And there goes Justin. That's how he got by me. And now we figured it out. That was Justin. You guys know Justin. Bent Badley team member. That's funny. We couldn't figure out where he got around me. Now it makes sense. Oh, boy. I start falling apart real quick. The heat just started getting to me, and I'm not conditioned in the heat, that's for sure. But this track, it started to kick my butt. Down into the stream section, then we got to get out of here, and it was just getting worse. This section was all about having momentum to get up this hill. If you had any little slip up, it was too slippery to get yourself moving. And it was frustrating because I'd be going and I'd be like, go, 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 and the thing just would not be getting traction. And as you can see, I'm just on the low end of the power, just trying to keep that tire from spinning too much. Oh, but I was getting so exhausted that my body position, oh, God. My body position was all screwed up. I could not corner. I could not corner very effectively. Look here. I was slowing down so much for the corners because my body position wasn't correct. I wasn't weighting the front tire enough, or I was, you know, coming into it at the wrong angle, and that was just due to fatigue. I was tired, the heat was getting to me, and I'll admit, I was not prepared for this. Finish up the second lap. We got 4 more to do. Oh! When you start losing your mojo, everything just gets even harder because you can't have the momentum to get up, and then you get into this perpetual thought of just, get me through it. And you're just struggling mentally. Ah! At this point that I make the switch from racing to surviving. I throw out any care to doing well into just, alright, I'm gonna finish the race. Come through, I finish up the 3rd lap, going on to the 4th. I'm in 21st out of 28 people. I'm not doing well. Oh, and I hear a pro coming. So Thad Duvall laps me. He is your front runner, leading the entire race out of everybody out there on the track. So now I know the pros are going to be coming by. Here comes Ryan Sipes into the single track section. Good thing I let him go first, because he would probably not be happy if I was blocking him up in here. So on the 4th lap here, it's pain and misery, and there's still 2 more laps I gotta do. I don't even like thinking about it. I was not having a good time, to be honest. I will say it. I was just pushing to get through it. Like, I was never in my life had I had such a rough day of racing, and I'm not sure if it was my preparation, my diet, I don't know. It was a brutal day. Whoa! What the heck? So that was Trevor Bollinger. I did not see him.
You know, I can't see everything.
I will take responsibility. That was my fault, and I apologize. I hope you understand. But the thing is, you know, if you're really racing, you don't look back and hold the rev limiter like that. You just put your head down and move on. So at this point, I'm just in it to survive. Just moving through, keeping the tires rolling. So it got to the point where I was just barely moving. And then the camera dies. I think I do, what, 2 more? What lap were we on? I don't even remember. But I push through it. I finish it. And I get 14th in Open A. So I went from like 21st to 14th just by staying in it. So I was better than I had thought. And I got 11th out of like 16, 17 people in Wainoa for Double A. But, you know, for just trying to survive and I'm happy the race is over. That's all I can say. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you at the next round. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks.